Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 5th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Inevitable that on certain occasions you feel that people do not have loyal purposes for you. They have tried to demotivate you from all sides, but you managed to overcome adversity, moving like on a chessboard stoically to win. Sometimes lunar changes cause gloomy days to be observed, especially depending on the sign under which you are, coupled with the prosperity and grace that the card indicates, mainly in the ability to control your reactions so as not to act as precipitate form. There can be some small alterations in your routine at home that upset you and make you wonder if you will get used to it. This is understandable, but the most productive thing would be not to dwell on it too much and try to find a way to make it work. You are adaptable by nature and changes are not usually a problem for you. Don't believe one now. You realize past mistakes but refuse to accept your current weaknesses. If you want to quickly regain serenity, you must correct the situation. To the best of my mind. The approaches of your friends give you constructive ideas. Don't put the cart before the horse. Commercial initiatives, alliances, and partnerships are highly favored. It would be better to work in pairs. You will have the opportunity to realize why you have been making mistakes lately. It is progress for your love life, but does not try to play a role and be kind to others. Give yourself permission to accept love in all of its forms this morning, dear Taurus, as the Scorpio moon forms an unbalanced aspect to the healing asteroid, Chiron. This cosmic climate could cause issues if you're struggling with feelings of unworthiness or if you shield your heart in the hopes that you'll avoid getting hurt. An old flame from the past could manifest in the afternoon when Luna cozies up to the south node. Feel free to catch up with any exes that you are still on good terms with, but feel free to block any toxic flames that died down for a good reason. With today's Venus-Saturn awkward aspect, you might question your instincts, dear Taurus. Even if indecision is uncomfortable, it's better than making poor decisions. You might put off major decision-making and take care of the responsibilities nagging you. Fortunately, you're likely to see that adding a bit of strategy to the mix is powerful. Willpower is excellent, and while you often prefer to act independently these days, teaming up with someone in some manner can be very practical and possibly even invigorating. You might gain a distinct advantage, and you can be quite clever about getting others on board with your ideas and adventures. There is a chance that somebody near to you can steal your ideas to advance their own careers. So, be careful sharing new ideas with anyone. You have to keep a sharp eye out for your own interest at this time. Do not share knowledge with your colleagues even if you have known them for a long time. Patience during this time will help to reveal your true well-wishers to you. Your creativity and passion will reach their peak. You will pursue your aspirations, fight for your dreams and taste success. You will be focused on achieving your goals and won't let anyone or anything get in your way. Some revelations will help you sort out the truth from the lies. You will find solutions to issues you used to consider dead-end and will put certain matters into perspective. The period lying ahead of you will pose a challenge you will gloriously rise to. You tend to make up excuses to avoid dealing with stressful or undesirable developments in your professional life. You are refusing to face the facts head-on and are instead trying to ignore them. However, you know full well that you cannot hide from the truth. You will eventually have to face it, whether you like it or not. The future doesn't look good for one of your partnerships. Let your judgment guide you in your decisions. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck. But first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You sometimes seem very sure of having fortune and abundance on your side. It does not always apply, but generally you can feel like a lucky person, although it does not apply to everyone who carries this sign. The opposite is lived in complaints. Believe it or not, you are actually in a moment to be grateful that you have, even if it costs you work. Do not be outraged by something that is not against you. You generate money if you set little time but with great effort. Make sure you do it well, because surely good news today will help you to trust it. Did you know? You need a break. Is there the possibility of taking a vacation? Or if not possible, try to take a long weekend and dedicate it to you. It doesn't take money to get it right. Turn off the mobile or disconnect the phone. Take a good bath or take a long shower. Eat a large plate of fruits to recharge your body with vitamins, cut your hair, etc. Pamper yourself, give yourself a little love that you deserve. You have been considering asking your boss for a raise for a long time. The planets will come to your aid if you make up your mind today. Before your interview, be sure to sharpen your arguments, because your boss needs to know why he would grant you what you ask him to do. Be prepared to make concessions and get a little less than you expect. Better to ask for a lot and receive a satisfactory sum. Arm yourself with patience, several people must decide your fate. The time is most favorable for those who are in any health-related professions. Doctors, nurses, chiropractors, healers, hospital administrators and even medical students are going to enjoy a high degree of success. Be sure to follow the advice if you are consulting a professional, as this advice is going to be very relevant to your professional life at this time. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 5th are 41, 5, 12, 19, 47, 20. Daily love. Since 2020, mighty Saturn, the taskmaster planet that rules life lessons, responsibility, and karma, has been turning the vast majority of your attention to your solar 10th house of professional advancement, Taurus. This trend continues until March of 2023. This has likely turned your focus a bit away from your personal and romantic life, as you're juggling massive amounts of work, growth, and newfound milestones. However, the key with Saturn is to find balance and stability in all areas of life. So know that it can also be present if you work for love. You deserve that. Probably today a conflict arises at the love level without having any apparent reason. It is an indication that your mind senses impending changes that have no idea where they are coming from. It is a day of loving cloudiness. Sometimes it is what happens when the luminosity of the moon dazzles one side of the couple more than the other. Try as much as possible to remain calm, because when you reappear tomorrow you will see the brightness of the sun, whether you have a partner or not. Nowadays it is punctuated by attempts. No matter what you do, operating patience or programming computers, art, and music will be everywhere. You will send a note to a friend and you will not be able to resist drawing a colorful picture on it. You will go for a walk during your lunch and as a whim, you will buy a disposable camera and start taking pictures. Today you cannot deny your creative part, accept it. Galvanized by Jupiter, you are in awe of your partner. By thus dressing him with all the qualities, you tend to devalue yourself. You do not deserve such a genius, you are not enough like this or too much like that. Regain your self-confidence and know how to have the same indulgence for yourself as you have for the other. Single, by dint of looking for the best strategy to seduce, you go around in circles. To the chagrin of a Capricorn who would not be against a little action. At work. Let go of the past, Taurus. This is easier said than done, especially for a fixed sign like you going through a first quarter moon in Scorpio. Even though it is easy to focus on past power struggles or control issues with professional commitments, you would benefit from moving forward. Use the transformative energy of the lunation to take the first step forward with your working relationships and obligations. By doing so, you can empower yourself by focusing on the future trajectory of your professional commitments instead of harping on the past. You are contrasting when carrying out tasks, mainly because leadership fills you with flowers, but you are surprised when you are filled with inconsistencies when you see that others do not accept your proposals, the way you work, or the rules you want to exercise. You constantly feel that there is no understanding of others towards you when in reality you are clear but hard at the moment of externalizing what you require. Others are not capable of assuming your ways, but without this affecting you in reality, and that is because your methods have filled you with achievements and today is no exception. Today you will be inspired by a friend. You will have an interesting discussion with someone. Your mind will feel stimulated and ideas will race in your brain. Try to capture some of this energy. Write your thoughts in a journal or discuss them with someone else. Do your best to share the inspiration that comes your way. You can brighten someone's day. Not much is happening on the finance side at the moment. You are not getting any offers and you can't find a good deal to grab. It's not a big deal, but you're a little bored. We can't blame you for being unemployed or watching the flies fly. Absorbed by your multiple projects and a little stressed by the current issues, you might from time to time indulge in a few sour remarks. Health. Surely it is the planetary and lunar energy that fills you with pain in the lower back, probably due to loads of the past, stale and possibly forgotten. Avoid consuming caffeine as it could generate adverse reactions to your body. Feel renewed with the intake of green grapes, as it is a fruit that will provide the appropriate properties to recover your energy. You must be aware that your inner state is apparent to people only in your gaze. Don't think that you can hide things from others, especially today. You will feel better if you directly say what you feel, even if you think someone is going to feel displaced by it. Your emotional state will be strong, so take advantage of it. Your oral hygiene will send you a cry for help that you will literally feel passing by. This may be your body's way of reminding you that it has been a while since you saw your dentist. In the meantime, if you have a severe case of bad breath on your arms, don't forget your tongue when brushing your teeth. Its texture tends to catch odors. For deep cleansing, opt for flossing and gargling with mouthwash. You have been taking rather a long break from your fitness and health regime due to various reasons. You will now get back on track. You may not want to do it, but you will clearly realize today what ignoring your health is actually costing you. Do not try to start with your original fitness routine because you are just not up to it. Instead, you will have to take it one step at a time. Family and friends. Really, it does not go with the new darling of your confidant. Possessive and excessive, she strives to discredit you. Don't fall for this ridiculous conflict. Take a step back and allow time to work in your favor. Don't waste it justifying yourself on the longevity of your friendship. In addition, the nature of your support or your listening remains pure. The longer you stay out of this childish war, the better off you will be. Take care of the health of an elderly relative today. You are likely to be preoccupied with other things and pay less attention to your partner, but you are going to receive a lot of valuable practical and emotional support from your partner. He/she may also help you with financial matters today. So, be sure to show your appreciation, even if it is in a small way. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.